Aha.
So integrated accounting software is basically a comprehensive systems that combine various accounting functions into one unified flat form. So by integrated accounting system, we mean that this is a comprehensive system that combine the different accounting function into one unified platform. Then that is mean they are just integrating. So these systems are designed to streamline the financial process by taking different modules. For example, you have general ledgers, you have account payable, account payable, account receivables, and asset management, right? So what is integrated software? Integrated software is a different module links together. If I write here, has a different modules linked together, and you know that these modules, each modules handles a specific task. By this we mean that general ledger has own function. The account payable is working for the payables, account receivable working for the receivable. So every and each modules handle their specific task, their specific job. Clear? And all modules work together. And the third one, if I say like that, all modules or work together, and that is we call is integrated. Okay, now we have understand that what is integrated accounting software packages, and then we have defined or establish our way that it has different modules, and these modules are linked together. These each module of that or link has their own specific task, and they're performing their own task, and they are working together, so they are integrated, right? Now the modular structure is that each modules handle specific accounting tasks that we have discussed. And general ledger, for example, general ledger, if we talk about this general ledger, so the general ledger is specifically a central repository of for all financial transaction. If you're talking about the account payables, then account payables manage the money owed to the supplier. Account receivable track the money owed by the customer. And inventory management is just monitor stock level and moment. So the modular structure is that each have handle their own specific accounting task. And the modules are interconnecting, they are interconnected, ensuring that the data entered in one module updates relevant information across the system. Now let's talk about the main features. The main feature, okay, let me scroll it down. The main features of accounting software. The first one is enforces accounting rules. Enforces accounting rules. By this we means that, let's say, calculate things like the depreciation. You may say that this helps the accountant, but it doesn't replace the accountant. You understand what actually I'm trying to say is that the computerizing accounting system help organization follow proper accounting rules. And we have taken the example that is calculating the things like depreciation. By this means that the system can automatically calculate how much affect the fixed asset like a machine or other plants losses value over time, and that we call as depreciation. So this makes accounting faster and more accurate. And what other thing I have told you that it is important to understand that the software does not replace an accountant. The accountant is still responsible for managing and checking the accounts, and the software is just you may say like helpful tool to make the accountant job easier, right? Now the second feature of the accounting software is that is separate module. By this we means that we have general ledger, and the general ledger module records asset, liability, and income and expenses. We have account receivable module. You have the payable module. You have other like cash book, and these separate modules are working their specific assigned job. Like for example, that the journal ledgers keeps records of all the asset, liability, income, and expenses. So the concerned job for this one is to record asset, liability, income, and expenses. These are the jobs of the general ledgers, right? And same like the others, the receivable ledger track money owed by each customer. Payable ledger definitely track the money the business is owes to the to each suppliers, and cash book record cash payment and receipt including petty cash, right? So this is the second feature that you have to understand. Let's move on to the third feature, and that is the third feature. The third feature is real-time processing. Real-time processing. By this we means that in computerizing accounting, data goes to three step. There are three-step approach when the data goes through. The first one is the input. The second is processing, and the third one is the output. So you enter the data into the system, and that is called input. And that the software follow accounting rules to handle the data, and that is called processing. So the processed data is shown in a report for analysis, then we call that is output. And there are two main types of processing. The one is batch processing, and the second one is your real time processing. Clear? So batch processing is basically the data is collected and processed at a set time, likely daily or weekly, and this means your records are only updated up to the last batch, and in the recent transaction will show until the next batch, right? You understand what I'm saying? That the data is collected and processed like daily or weekly. So this is updated up to the last page. When you do some a transaction, then it will not show until the next page, right? And the real-time processing is something different. That is as soon as you enter the transaction, the system updates everything immediately, and this is common in modern system and keep your account up to the date all the time. So batch processing is still useful when dealing with a large number of similar transactions like payroll or utility bills. So the purpose of this one is that data is updated. This feature is the data is updated instantly. Clearly, this is the what we're talking about, the real time processing. And by batch processing, we have studied that the group data updated at a specific time, if I write here that batch processing is basically the group data updated or at a specific times. And both of these methods are important, both are useful. Clear? Now let's move on. We have to discuss another feature, and that is feature number 4, and that is your link module. So this means that one entries update all updates all link area. This means that let's say a purchase invoice, I will give here purchase invoices, and this will update what? Material account. This will also update the payable account. This will also update the supplier account. This will also update inventory account. So purchase invoices affecting all these things: material account, payable, supplier, and inventory account. So this means that in the comprehensive computerized accounting system, all the different modules like general ledger, we have discussed, payables, inventory are connected. This means that when you are entering transaction once, the system automatically updates all the related records. And we have discussed about that is purchase invoices. If you enter a purchase invoice for material, let's say, it updates the material and payable account and the general ledger. It records the invoice and the supplier account in the payable ledger. It updates the inventory and the inventory modules. So this save times, avoid duplication, and reduce errors. And this is the feature number 4. Now let's move on. We have another feature, and that is automated. Okay, let me write it. That is PEP number automated period and routine. So this means that at the end of an accounting period like month end or year end, certain tasks need to be done, like totaling accounts and starting a new period. So means that this total accounts automatically at the end of the period. And the second thing is that prepares for the new accounting period. So accounting software automatically handle these tasks. It totals all the accounts and ledgers. It open the next accounting period so you can continue recording new transaction. It also post necessary entries between the main ledger and other ledger to show what happened during the period. So this saves times and ensure accuracy in the financial reporting. And the fifth, now the 6th number is queries and reporting. So allows searching for transaction. This software allows searching for transactions, generate standard reports. And that we have different types of report. For example, let's say you need a report about the inventory and the stock and its value. So we call that is inventory reports. You may need a list of unpaid customer, and that is your age receivable report. You may like a report of age payables. Age payables mean list of unpaid supply bills. And these different type of report, if you want, then this software allow you to search for each transaction and generate different types of report. So accounting software make it easy for the accountant to search query, the ledgers and find specific transaction quickly. And it also provide a ready-made, means standard reports to help management to keep track of the businesses. And that we have discussed that inventory reports that shows that what items are in the stock in the value. Age receivable report that shows how long customer have owed money, and payable same like that show how long the businesses has owed money to the supplier. Trial balances, if that is called the summary of all the account balances, monthly management accounting, and so on like that. Right now we have discussed all the feature one by one in detail. Let's move on to the advantages of the of the computerizing system. So advantages of computerized system. What are the advantages? So the first advantage is the speed and efficiency. That a computerized accounting system are fast and efficient, and the reason is data enter and quick. You enter the data quickly and using easy to use screens and save detail of the customer and suppliers. So means that fast data entry using structured screen, calculation happen automatically, which save the times and reduce mistake. Link module, we have discussed that you only need to enter a transaction once and it update everywhere. The same we have discussed that you can quickly search and find information using. So if you look at the features, then from that you can derive the advantages. That what are the advantages? So the first one we have discussed, the speed and efficiency. The second one I will write here, that accuracy. And that accounting rules like double entries are built into the system, and software automatically does correct calculations, and errors are rare if the system is set correctly. So this means that the computerized accounting system makes sure that everything is accurate by enforcing accounting rules. And we have discussed that they ensure that both sides of the double entry transaction are recorded properly. Now automated calculation are done accurately and are much less likely to have errors compared to the manual system or the manual calculation. So however, the software accuracy depends on the correct rules being set up properly in the system. So this ensures that the financial record are precise and reliable. The third benefits will be like availability. So this means that computerized accounting system can be accessed by the multiple peoples even if they are in different locations. So by using the enter, then you can access to the record if you want. So there is only one set of account, but many users can work on the system at the same time. This makes it easier for the teams to collaborate and update records in real time. So I will say here that it can be accessed from different places, and you may also say that multiple users can work on the same system at the same time. This is saving the time. So you may also say that everyone see one updated version of the accounts. Clear? Okay, now the last benefit I will take from the the easy reportings. By this we means that can instantly create a near the neat and the professional reports, and the reports can be printed or saved for digital sharing. So up-to-date information, the computerized accounting system keep the information constantly updated in real time, meaning any transaction entered is reflected immediately. So unlike the manual method, which are only updated at a regular interval, computerized system ensure that you always have the latest data And real-time processing helps keep everything accurate and and current as transaction happen. So these are the benefits, that you are just getting the information updated immediately when the transaction is entered. No need to wait for the end of the day or weekly updates, like manual system. So we have discussed the feature and the advantages. Thank you for watching.